Welcome to another episode of the GSatTrack How-To series. In this video, we're going to cover how to add groups. Now, there's two main ways that you can do this. The first step is to come into GSatTrack, go to your navigation panel, then click on the Add Item button. From here, we have the ability to add an asset group. We will want to give our group a name, choose the specific color that will be represented by the group, and if you want to have a group inside of a group, you would then highlight the potential group that you would want this new group to exist within. Your message destination ID is a special way of sending messages between users and assets within the group. Next, we would want to highlight the potential users of the system who would be given access to this particular group. Next, we'd want to highlight which assets we want to go inside this group. Once that's done, click Create Group, and your group is now created. The next step for understanding our groups is to come back to our navigation panel. And now that we're in our Asset Live mode, you'll notice that we have different colored bars here. These represent the various types of groups that we have set up. So one that is on every single account is the All Assets. So as a default, that is a group. How we interact with these groups is different based on information that we've provided. So for example, if I go to this group test and click on its name, I'm able to expand it out. I'm able to see group information regarding all of my assets. Just like a singular asset, I'm also able to see alerts, events, statuses, and messages that may have been triggered by the assets within this group. I'm also able to go ahead and send messages to everyone who happens to be inside this group. I can get a historical replay of the group. I can follow it live. And I can even duplicate the group so I can place it inside another parental group. Once the group's been created, I also have the ability to come in and edit it. In this way, through the main, I can go ahead and give it a different name, change its color, adjust the destination IDs, choose what users will be able to see this, and make adjustments to the assets themselves. Now, that highlights a singular way of setting up a group and showing some of the functionality. Another thing that's important to keep in mind is that when you're going ahead and adding a new asset, you have the ability at this time to also add it to a group. So I could then, while setting up an asset, choose which group it's going to exist within. So there's some duplicity here, but the reason for that is not to make you do twice as much work, but of course, so when you do something in one location, it's done elsewhere. And that's a detailed explanation of groups. Thank you very much. I look forward to our next video.